Marie is the most loving, caring, and supportive wife. She's also very pretty and a good mother. Marliana is a very smart young woman and my oldest kid. She loves learning and being with her mom. My son Meowskulls is good with the ladies, just like Daddy.
Meowskulls is the most loving and protective husband and father one could ask for. He always puts his family first and makes sure we are all happy and safe. Our children are both wonderful and unique in their own ways. Meowskulls is fearless and adventurous, always ready for a new challenge, while Marliana is kind and gentle, always looking out for others. Together we make a perfect family, and I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world.
My family is amazing. My mom especially loves us so much, and she is always so kind and sweet. My dad is also so nice and sweet, and he always tries his best to make sure we are good every day. My brother Meowskulls is also so good to me, and he always helps me with anything I'm struggling with.
We are indeed a well-respected family, a very lovely family at that. Me, my sister, and my parents have a very tight bond with each other, and we all consider each other the most important people in our lives. It's hard to really put it in words just how amazing our bond is. My sister and I, who we are not identical twins like so many people believe, are so close. In fact, I really do consider her my best friend. I feel closer to her than anyone else. It's like we can sometimes read each other's mind. I truly adore her and always will. Our parents have supported us through everything, always been there for us. Our mom is the most loving, caring, and sweetest person imaginable. Our father always looked out for us and has taught us so many life lessons.
Summertime is my favorite. I love the warm weather, the ocean, and the activities you can do outdoors. Summertime is an incredible time to get out and enjoy the nice warm weather. The perfect day for the beach, the lake, the pool, and many other outdoor activities. It's the best time for family vacations as well as trips with friends. I don't mean to brag, but the sun on my muscles look great in summertime.
My favorite season of the year is definitely spring. After a long and cold winter, it's such a joy to see the trees and flowers come to life again and the world become green and alive. Plus, it's the perfect weather for outdoor activities like picnics and walks in the park. I love the feeling of the sun on my face and the smell of blossoming flowers in the air. The world seems brighter and more hopeful as the days get longer and the weather gets warmer. It's a time for new beginnings and fresh starts, and everything just seems to be full of possibility. I look forward to spending time outside, taking long walks and enjoying the beauty of nature. It's like the world is waking up again after a long winter's sleep.
Summer is my favorite season of the year. I love it when it's warm and sunny and the days are so long and I get to spend my time by the beach, having fun and listening to the waves. Summer days are the best. The sky is completely clear with not a single cloud on the sky. Warm sunshine is covering the island and is bringing in a very comfortable temperature. Birds are singing loudly as they fly back and forth across the clear blue sky. The waves of the ocean are loud and rushing to the shore. The smell of the ocean is calming and the sound of it is just magical.
That's a tough one. I love summer the most. The warm weather, longer days, it's all just so lovely. Me and Marliana spend countless days at the beach together. We even take our parents along a lot of the time. The beach is my happy place, with the cool breeze and the feel of sand between my toes. Spending time and playing around with Marliana. We do everything from just relax, swim, have beach picnics, play volleyball. Everything just feels so peaceful and relaxing. There are so many memories of times we've spent together on the beach, and I look forward to many more.
I like it at night when I'm with my wife, if you know what I mean. But I can't pass on a good sunset. The scenery and the relaxing ambiance of the sun setting before it's nighttime. There's something about the sunset that is so soothing and relaxing, seeing the different colors in a cloudless sky at that time of day. The way the sun is in the distance and lights up the earth in bright orange and yellow. The birds, crickets, and the sound of the trees rustle in the wind. One of the most peaceful times of the day.
My favorite time of day would have to be dusk, when the sun is just beginning to set and the sky is a beautiful mix of orange, pink, and purple. It's a peaceful time when the world is starting to slow down and everything seems to be in perfect balance. Plus, it's a great time for a romantic evening walk followed by a delicious dinner under the stars. As the sun gently touches the horizon, the sky transforms into a beautiful canvas of brilliant colors. The sun's warm glow seems to linger longer, casting a soft golden light over the world. The temperature begins to cool, and a gentle breeze rustles the trees and grasses. The sounds of nature become more pronounced, with the chirping of crickets and the hooting of owls. As the last rays of sunlight disappear, the stars begin to twinkle in the night sky, promising a peaceful and magical evening ahead.
Dawn. It's so wonderful when the sky is the most beautiful shade of darkish blue. The night stars can still be seen faintly glittering in the dark sky, yet the sun is starting to rise and is bringing a very beautiful light to the sky. The air is still cool from the night, and the birds are starting to wake up and sing. Everything is so calm and peaceful at that time of day. Dawn is a very special time of the day. The sky is a very special shade of dark blue, especially around the horizon, which has a beautiful and glowing orange color to it. Stars in the sky are starting to dim and disappear as the sun is rising and is bringing such a wonderful and warm glow to the atmosphere. The air is still cool from the night, yet a little bit warm from the sun starting to come up. Birds are starting to wake up and sing their sweet songs, and the world is so still and peaceful.
That's another tough choice, but I definitely have to pick day. I just love the feeling of sunshine and warmth. Me and Marlena spend a lot of time outdoors during the day, playing, hanging out, having picnics. Everything just feels so energized and it all feels perfect and beautiful. Just look at the sky. The bright, shimmering sun. The blue and clear sky. You can still hear the birds singing and smell the wonderful fresh air. You can feel the warm sunshine on your skin, on your face. There's this feeling of energy and excitement, the feeling that all the time in the world is available, right to enjoy. Everything is just there for you to enjoy. All the things you can do, can accomplish, just the wonderful feelings of having the entire day ahead of you.
That's a tough one. I'd probably want the power of flight and telekinesis. These two powers would have to be the two most useful powers to have. With the power of flight, I can get anywhere quicker, or I can just have fun flying in the sky by myself. And with telekinesis, I would be able to control almost anything with my mind and move it, and that definitely has its perks. I can only imagine how fun flying would be. Just floating over a city or body of water and looking out over the land. And with telekinesis, I can make everything more convenient. I don't even need to leave the couch or bed to grab the remote if it's out of reach. Or to grab a snack from the kitchen. It's like the Force, but for everything.
If I had superpowers, I think I would want the power of teleportation. I love to travel and see new places, and being able to instantly teleport from one location to another would make that so much easier and more convenient. Plus, it would make it easy to visit family and friends who live far away, without having to deal with the stress of traveling. And if I ever got into a dangerous situation, I could simply teleport to safety in an instant. The ability to teleport would be incredibly useful in so many different situations. Imagine being able to travel to any city or country in the world in an instant, without having to deal with transportation costs or long journey times. Or consider the convenience of being able to instantly teleport from one room in your house to another without having to walk or look for keys. And if you ever got lost or stranded, you could simply teleport back to a familiar location and be on your way. It would be like having a magic carpet at your fingertips, ready to take you wherever you desire.
I would want the superpower to control the weather. I've always been fascinated with weather ever since I was a little child. It would be incredible if I could control the weather so that I could always have sunny days and never have to worry about bad weather. I would be able to have perfect weather all the time. And I could also predict when bad weather might happen so that I could warn others and help them prepare for it. If I were to have the superpower to control weather, I would be able to do so many things. I could create sunny and warm days whenever I wanted, or create rainy and cloudy days. I could also control the size and strength of the storms I would make, and could also make a blizzard or a massive hurricane. Having the power to control the weather would be amazing. I would be able to change the weather however I wanted, and I would be able to help people by warning them when bad weather was coming their way.
Oh, that's easy. I've dreamed many times about having superpowers. I can't decide between two. The first is the ability to turn invisible. Being able to just not be seen by anyone would be so cool. To just be there, unseen, unnoticed, but watching everyone. The other power I dream of having is being able to shapeshift into different forms. I could just transform into anything or anyone I wanted. That would be awesome. Imagine having the ability to become completely and totally invisible, to be able to simply be there, watching and listening, but not seen or heard at all by anyone. People would be able to see through you and not know you were there. It would be so much fun to prank people, to mess with them by moving things, whispering to them, doing all sorts of antics, all while they just looked for and never saw you. Imagine how fun it would be to transform into anything, to be anything you want. If you could shift form, the possibilities would be endless.
Thank you. I'm proud to be a husband and a father.
Thank you so much. I am truly blessed to have a wonderful family. I love my husband Ghost Meowsklus and our children Meowskulls and Marliana very much.
Thank you. My family is so incredible. My mom and dad are the most kindest and loved people I know, and I have the greatest older brother in the world.
Oh, thank you very much. That's always wonderful to hear. I adore my family. They mean the world to me. Marlena and I are so tight, and our parents are the best people in the world.
Oh yeah, most definitely. The Polar Express is a classic Christmas tale and a great movie. There's nothing like riding on a train that can take you to the North Pole to see Santa Claus. Who wouldn't want to do that?
That would be a fantastic adventure. I have heard many wonderful things about the Polar Express, and I know our family would love the experience. I imagine us all bundled up in cozy clothing, sipping on hot chocolate, and marveling at the beautiful winter landscapes. It would be a special and memorable bonding experience for our whole family.
Oh, I would love ride the Polar Express someday. That would be so much fun. My family loves to travel around the world during the holidays, so maybe one year we'll decide to ride the Polar Express. That would be so nice.
Oh, the Polar Express? That would be wonderful. Me and my sister talked about it a lot when we were younger. To ride together like that on the North Pole Express, with hot cocoa and Christmas carols. Just enjoying the experience, looking at the passing views of the countryside and mountains as we're both all cozied up, warm on our winter clothes. Singing along to the Christmas carols with the other passengers, just having the time of our lives together.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the kind words. It's wonderful to know that others find our family and our lives to be inspirational and enjoyable.
Thank you so much. My family is truly so amazing, and they are the best. They are so nice and caring, and I love them so much.
Oh, we thank you. I'm glad we could be entertaining. It always warms my heart to hear that someone thinks we're awesome.
My favorite breakfast item? Well, I'd say it would have to be a good plate of fluffy buttermilk pancakes cooked to perfection, with lots of butter and maple syrup on the side. What could be better than that?
During that wrestling match, I was certainly not holding back. I threw every ounce of my strength into my punches, and I must say, they connected with quite the force. Nightmare definitely felt the impact, and I'm sure he won't be forgetting that match anytime soon. When I stepped into the ring to face Nightmare, adrenaline was pumping through my veins. I knew I had to give it my all and prove myself in that match. As soon as the bell rang, I lunged at Nightmare and didn't hold back. Every punch I threw was fueled by determination and anger, and they landed with a powerful thud. I could see the surprise and pain on Nightmare's face with each hit, but I didn't let up. It was all or nothing in that match, and I was determined to come out victorious. Ah yes, I remember running into you and Chiku during your honeymoon. It was such a lovely sight to see the two of you celebrating your love for each other. I hope you both had a wonderful and memorable honeymoon. I remember vividly the day I ran into you and Chiku in the hotel lobby. You were both dressed in your finest honeymoon attire, smiling and holding each other's hands. It was easy to see the love and passion you had for each other. You looked so happy and carefree, like nothing in the world could bring you down. I could feel the positive energy radiating from you both, and I couldn't help but smile at the sight of your happiness. It was truly heartwarming to see two people so madly in love enjoying their special time together.
Haha, that's an interesting question. But honestly, I don't have a crush on anyone right now. Although there is this really cute guy named Mason who's in my math class, who I think is really sweet, and I sometimes feel like I may like him a lot. But other than that, I'm not crushing on anyone at the moment. Oh, thank you. I've been told that I looked really cute and adorable when I was a baby. My parents always say that when they look at my baby pictures. I honestly can't believe how cute I looked, especially when I was in my diapers and had a pacifier in my mouth.
Making videos can take a while to edit sometimes. I want to make sure my audience gets top quality content, and that sometimes takes me a bit to complete.
Ah, yes, creating videos can certainly be a time-consuming task. Sometimes it can take quite a while to film, edit, and finalize each video. But ultimately, it's all worth it when the finished product is shared with others and brings joy and entertainment. It's always satisfying to know that your hard work has paid off, even if it takes a bit longer than expected.
Ha ha ha. I've had that happen to me a few times. Sometimes I can get a little bit distracted when I'm working on videos, and I can get easily sidetracked, which may cause the video to take a while to make. But I always make sure to finish them eventually, though.
Making those videos can take a long time. They can be a lot of work. We have to think up of ideas, write things out, and then film everything. If the content's bad, we have to scrap it and start over, then do the editing, etc. It's a lot.
My favorite character in FNF is none other than my beautiful wife, Marie. Even if it makes me sound cliche, I mean, why wouldn't I choose her? My dear wife, Marie is a perfect character in my eyes. She's beautiful and caring and a loving mother. Her looks and personality are what made me go head over heels for her. She's the most loyal, trustworthy, and compassionate character I've seen, and I'm proud to call her my wife.
It's difficult to choose just one favorite character from Fap Nights at Frenny's nightclub, as they are all so interesting and unique in their own ways. But if I had to choose, I have a special affinity for my good friend Frenny. She's always been kind and supportive to me, and she has a great sense of humor. Plus, she's absolutely beautiful and talented. I always enjoy spending time with her and creating new memories and adventures with her by my side.
That's a good question. If I had to choose one, I'd say my favorite character would be Funtime Fredina. I think she's really gorgeous, and her personality is really interesting and unique.
Tangle is an awesome character who is both sweet, sassy, and a huge badass. I adore her so much. She's my wife after all. Tangle is so sweet and caring. She's always been there for me, supported me through everything, even me at my lowest. And despite her cute and sweet personality, she's also strong, tough, fearless, and sassy as hell. She's an amazing person, and she is my wife, and I love her.